So I'm going to be explaining to you how to solve one and two step equations and how to solve one and two step inequalities. So for one step equations, which is this one right here, what you're going to want to do is your first step is going to want to be to get the variable right here, the x. You want to get that by itself. So what you would do is take whatever number it's with, so in this case 2, do minus 2. You want to do that on both sides. Whatever you do on this side, you have to do on the other. So then you minus 2. And then right here you have 12, because 14 minus 2 is 12. And then that's your answer. You have x equals 12. That's your answer for a one-step equation, because you do the one step, you minus the 2 from this side, so you're left with just x. And once you're left with just x is equal to the number you get over here, which is 12. And now for two-step equations, your first step will to be essentially the same thing for the first one. You want to minus 6. So minus 6 from this side, minus 6 from this side. So obviously you have nothing here, so that's gone. You can get rid of that. And then over here you will have 14. So now that you have 14, now with this number, you want to try and get the x by itself also. So what you do is now you want to divide by 2. And you want to do that on both sides also. So therefore, now you're going to divide by 2 here, which leaves you with 7. And now you have just the x. So the answer for the two-step equation is x equals 7. And that's because we minus the 6 from here. That's the first step. Do that on both sides. And then whatever you get on this side, you divide that by whatever numbers with the x. Because you want the x by itself on here, because that's what the x is equaling. Now for the solving first or one and two step inequalities. So for one step inequality is essentially the same thing as equations. You're going to want to split these up somewhat. You want to do the opposite also. I forgot to mention this. So for these, you want to do the opposite of wherever this is. So if that was times 2, you divide 2, divide, multiply, so on and so forth. If it's a add, you minus. If it's minus, you add. So you minus 5 here to get 0. So now that's 0. You also want minus 5 from here, which gives you 6. And now x is greater than 6. That's the answer. So our answer is x is greater than 6. And then to graph it, you want to just, on this line, I have no numbers already, so you can really just plot 6. So right here, let's just say this is 6. And also because this is only greater than, not greater than or equal to, which or equal to would have the little line. This is a open circle, actually. So you want to take that. Sorry, this is so cramped. I only have so much room. And it's greater than, so you're going to have this line going that way, showing that x is greater than 6. And for the two-step inequalities, like the same thing for the two-step equations, you're going to minus 4. So then you'll do that on both sides. You have 12 over here, and then divide the 2x by 2, leaving you with just x. Divide the 12, and do it over here. Divide 12 by 2, which will be giving you 6. Giving you the answer x is less than 6. And this one, once again, is a just greater than instead of greater than and equal to. So we can just put open circle for 6 above the 6, marking right here, and it's less than. So now we go this way for that, meaning x is less than 6. that's explaining 1 and 2 step equations and 1 and 2 step inequalities.